So real quick, I just want to break down why and how I rank certain exercises. And the first one's pretty easy. Pull-ups are kind of just like walking for me at this point. They're pretty easy. Level 2 is just a pull-up, and we're pretending to step on a box. And once you get the coordination down, it's pretty much just like doing a pull-up. So it's pretty easy. Level 3 is a little more challenging because I'm trying to make it a strict muscle up, but as you can see, this bar moves a bunch, so it makes it a little harder, but that's why it's level 3. Level 4 is an air walk, and once you get it down, just like the box jump, it becomes a little more fluent, but the hardest part, in my opinion, is holding the top and pretending like you're walking on air while doing a typewriter. And then also the down portion, because it's really hard to make it look like you're stepping down from something because it hurts the brain, but it's easy once you get it down. Level 5, I definitely can't talk while doing it, but the lever walk up, the easiest part is actually the walking up. Holding the lever is the hardest part. That's why it's level 5, but this part is pretty easy. And then holding that lever is obviously the hardest part. Now, shakers are actually easier than doing the front lever walk up, but holding the lever for that couple of seconds is what makes it hard. And if you just do the walk up, it's not that bad, but that's why I put shakers a little bit above the front lever. Now, in my opinion, the one arm pull up is probably the hardest out of everything, but I'll explain why the next two exercises were put above that. The one arm pull up just takes a lot of skill and strength to do. And some days I feel like super light and I can do a few of them. Other days I feel super heavy, I can only do one. Now, a lot of people were pissed that I put the flying muscle up above, like the one arm pull up and stuff, because the flying muscle up is pretty easy if you get used to it. But the reason I put it above everything else is because for me personally, I have PTSD from falling on this rubber and it's above concrete. So there's a high risk to reward to being able to do the flying muscle up, especially above concrete, because you have to be so precise. There's really no room for error when you're doing them. So that's why I put that as number 8, because it's just so sketchy. And then number 9, I get it. Like, this is a dumb exercise, which is the X muscle up. It was just a video I saw of somebody doing it, and I was like, man, let me give that a try. So that's the reason there were multiple attempts in there. And if you notice, I actually started with my watch on, and then I wound up taking my watch off because I was learning that my watch was just scraping my wrist. So the X muscle up, real stupid exercise. There's no practical translation to like functional fitness. It was just a fun challenge to try. And I don't even know if I can do one right now. I'm just gonna pull as hard as I can, see. Yeah, I don't even want to do that again. It just hurts the wrist so bad. And honestly, I just don't recommend that one. It was just the hardest challenge that day. But yeah, those are the ranks and why I ranked them that way.